Hostilities in the African country of Sudan have entered the sixth week. Airstrikes hit outer areas of the Sudanese capital Khartoum overnight as fighting has trapped civilians in a humanitarian crisis and displaced more than a million. The fighting between Sudan's army and the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces or RSF has led to a collapse in law and order situation with looting that both sides blame the other for. Stocks of food, cash and essentials are rapidly dwindling. Airstrikes were reported by eyewitnesses in southern Omdurman and northern Bahari, the two cities that lie across the Nile from Khartoum, forming Sudan's triple capital. The eyewitnesses said that some of the strikes took place near the state broadcaster in Omdurman. Eyewitnesses in Khartoum said that the situation was relatively calm, although sporadic gunshots could be heard. The conflict, which began on April 15th, has displaced almost 1.1 million people internally and into neighboring countries. According to the World Health Organization or WHO, around 705 people have been killed and at least 5,287 injured. Talks sponsored by the United States and Saudi Arabia in Jeddah have not been fruitful, and the two sides have accused each other of violating multiple ceasefire agreements. The Rapid Support Forces is reported to be embedded in residential districts, drawing almost continual airstrikes by the regular armed forces. In recent days, ground fighting has flared once again in the Darfur region, in the cities of Nyala and Zalendje. Both sides blamed each other in statements late on Friday for sparking the fighting in Nyala, one of the country's largest cities, which had for weeks been relatively calm due to a locally brokered truce. Reports said that local activists informed that there were sporadic gun clashes near the city's main market close to army headquarters on Saturday morning. They said that almost 30 people have died in the previous 2 days of fighting. The war broke out in Khartoum after disputes over plans for the RSF to be integrated into the army and over the future chain of command under an internationally backed deal to shift Sudan towards democracy following decades of conflict-ridden autocracy. The US Agency of International Development or USAID announced late on Friday that more than $100 million to Sudan and countries receiving fleeing Sudanese, including much-needed food and medical aid.